Guess what, Pokemon fans? I'm
Oh,
speaking
yeah.
mostly to Nat, my wife out there. For a limited time, you can visit an official Pokemon theme park in VR. Pokemon has
Yay.
released an official VR theme park. It's a limited time. It's only till August 31st. You get to enjoy amazing events like the Pokemon Puzzle Map, the Pikachu Coaster, and more for absolutely free on PC VR and mobile. There is a catch. It's entirely in Japanese, and it's on the Japanese only social app Cluster. I have never heard of Cluster.
I feel like we're gonna
It's not
need
great.
Adam here. Adam, do you like Pokemon at all?
I like Pokemon, but it's not like an obsession of mine, and this is
All right.
definitely meant for people whose Pokemon is their obsession.
That
That's
is
me. That's
good
me.
enough.
I'm the.
Oh, really? Yeah,
I was
Sophia,
gonna say-
you may not
Definitely
know
me.
this. Sophia, I speak fluent Japanese and actually lived in Japan for a while. And so I was actually able to try this out on the Cluster social app. And it is definitely meant for the hardcore Pokemon fans. And it is entirely in Japanese. Like that Pokemon puzzle maze, you have to not only understand Japanese, but you have to understand Japanese puzzles, like
Oh,
wordplay.
goodness.
It
Oh,
was close to
goodness.
impossible.
Oh,
So this
no.
is really meant for a Japanese audience.
Yeah, I
and
don't
it's a
think my
you've done
shame.
it?
intro to Japanese 2 class is gonna be
Oh.
too much of a help there for me.
Adam, did you say you've done this?
I did. I tried it out earlier today. A lot of free time today.
Wow. I saw this, but I was still like getting ready for the podcast and stuff. So I was like, I also really like Pokemon. So I was like super psyched. I was like, it's in Japanese.
Why am I not
No.
surprised about that? Adam, could someone who doesn't know Japanese at least get to the Pikachu coaster? Like,
Yes, you could.
Okay.
It'll take a lot of trial and error.
Okay.
Because let me tell you,
Oh,
the
no.
world itself is like a maze. Like you start in this room and it's like this big stadium and there's just doors on every side. So if you don't know Japanese,
Oh my
you're just going to
gosh.
be ending up going into like the Pikachu or like the Pokemon maze and you're going to pop out. I was like, okay, don't want to do that. You're going to pop in. They have a full bathroom. And then you're like, okay, this isn't for me. Bow. It'll take you a while to get around, but you can eventually do it if you are one of those hardcore Pokemon fans. But this is really meant
I am
for
up to the
people who
challenge.
love Pokemon. Yeah. So if you're willing to
Stream
try it
it.
out, the Cluster app, you can get it through Steam, and you can do it through Steam VR. It's really meant for people who love Pokemon and love to immerse themselves in the world of Pokemon.
Yeah, please
feel like
stream
I'm-
when you try. I will come watch the attempt of making it there. This would be great.
Oh, I'd like to stream it. I was kind of like debating because I have a whole bunch of things I want to stream this week. First off, there's a new VR chat thing going on called The Devouring. I'm not sure if you guys saw that, where it's a whole bunch of the
No.
best world creators came together and made an entirely like playable horror VR game that's within
What?
VR chat. So it's literally like a 5-hour game. You don't have to do anything else except for just join the world to do it. So I'm streaming that. And also the other thing that is going on is the comic VCAT is happening right now. And so it's, Japanese based, but you have all of these different creators who are like comic book artists and, manga artists and all that. And they have these booths all set up and they'll come and like talk to you and interact with you. And I'm pretty sure that actually started tonight. Probably like
Really?
an hour ago at this point. Yeah, so hopefully I get to hit that up sometime. But like that with the Pokemon and then the devouring, I'm like, oh my god, there's so many things
There's a
I want
lot.
to do now. Like, how do I pick? What's it cover?
Oh no! Now I fell out of my seat.
This dang log rolling around.
Right?
It's much harder to sit in VR than you think, people.
I mean, you just have to all you have to do is accidentally point relatively close to the seat and press the trigger button, and that's it. You're out.
Man.
We'll have to get I don't know, PHIA, you're a busy person, but if you got the time, we can try and force Adam to go through it again, and he'll
Be my
make
tour
sure.
guide, my
Yeah, I can
translator.
translate.
That'd be fun.
Mhm.
I'll try to get him to walk me through that, because that would be a lot of time going door to door.
Yeah, tell you what, you watch my kid and I'll give her a tour.
Babysitting.
You know how on the Google like Translate app you can like turn on the camera and it'll like read, like it'll translate as it goes. I'll be in VR, but I'll be like have it on my screen, right? VR chat, and I'll have
So
my
extra.
phone ready. And I'll go up to like signs and pull up my phone and like look under the headset, see if I can translate anything.
If it works, then I'll be very impressed with your multitasking abilities.
I I am doing crazier right now. So, was that it? Was that the last?
That's
That was our last news.
That
Well,
is
no fifth news piece. All right, cool. So, with that, we can move on to the game section. We want to quickly again mention our sponsor because we are very thankful for them for sponsoring this podcast. I totally failed there. So, again, really thankful to Asterion. They make the Aura Universal VR stand. Super cool headset. This thing looks really sleek. We talked about it at the beginning of this podcast, so I'm not going to dwell too much on it. But this thing is really cool, guys. Oh, I totally forgot to mention the website and code last time. It's a good thing I'm getting to this. I'm going to have to like edit in a little like, I messed up. Here is the code. Like in the middle of the podcast.
No, Jay had a
Little-
perfect plug for it last time too.
I said we've got a code for
yeah.
you. They have to stick around and listen to get it. We're making them work for it.
You just need to edit it in like a perfectly robotic voice. The code is full dive.
I had to do that in a video I just made recently, actually. I misspoke and I had to re-record like one certain like word or phrase, and then when I tried to edit it in, it sounded all bad. I was like, oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody said anything so far, so I think it sounds worse to me than it did to everyone else, but that's like the worst is when you go through all the trouble of recording and you're like,
Oh,
that
yeah.
one little part.
I worked in I have a lot of experience working in sound, so I've done a lot of like ADR work. And absolutely, when you're trying to like when just like you want to use generally the whole scene, but like that one line, a plane passed over or something, and you're like, we gotta ADR this.
Yep.
But it just no matter what you do to the sound editor, it'll never sound right. You just have to like accept it at some point.
Mhm.
So anyway, if you want one of these headsets, I know you're just at the edge of your seats. Like, how do I get this, Rip? I've been waiting. So go to www.asterion.com. If you don't know how to spell that.
AsterianProducts.com.
Asterion Products, thank you. AsterianProducts.com. It is here. I don't know why I'm like, is it here? Did I?
Yeah, it's there. It's there. Use code
AsterianProducts.com?
FULLDIVE. One word.
Right, but the
FULLDIVE.
Asterion oh, that's why it's not in caps, and if it's not in caps, I just kind of glance over it.
Skimmer.
Is that how you read? Is this the way?
Only
You would
proper
be
nouns.
surprised.
Only proper nouns. Yeah.
So go over to www.asterianproducts.com and get $5 off your order, $19.99 or over, which puts the VR headset at around $24.99, if I remember correctly.
But just
we
know
think-
the VR stand.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're
It's a very
getting a whole
cheap
VR
headset,
headset for
yeah.
$19.99, that's a pretty good deal.
Can't guarantee it works, but
Right, yeah. That's almost guaranteed a scam.